Hey, you guys, welcome to the Thing Is podcast. I am your host, Cherie. We are back, baby. I hope I'm not screaming in your ear. I miss y'all so bad. We are back. This is episode 4, okay? This is episode 4. We are back. Episode 4 is entitled, He Knows Your Name, okay? We are going to get straight into it. I miss you guys, okay? Let's get into it. I know, well, y'all are human, so y'all probably like, where my girl been at? Where she been at? Da 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 da. So I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, so one of the weekends, I had my voice was completely gone. Then the next weekend was my birthday and convocation, and then after that, it's like after my birthday, spiritual warfare. Your girl been in spiritual warfare, fighting principalities, fighting temptation, fighting these things, okay? And God, and then God had me hold messages, right? So God calling me to hold messages, which was important because I feel like that was his protection, because I feel like this can lead to double warfare, right? So I was already going through spiritual warfare and God called me to hold messages. And I honestly know that it was for my protection, especially as I'm growing in this, walk and things like that, and maturing, things like that, in this walk, that it was his protection. And you know me, I'm obedient to the Lord. So he said, be quiet. So I was quiet. He said, hold that message. I held that message. He said, hold that tongue. I hold that tongue. Okay. But we are going to get into episode 4. Episode 4 is entitled, He Knows Your Name. He knows your name. I'm going to tell y'all how I got to this title and to this message. Let me tell you. So, like I said, I was going through spiritual warfare. And just learning how to truly depend on God and truly have faith in him. It's like you have faith in God in certain things. And it could be for me, right? Let me speak for me. So I'm learning to have faith in God in all things, right? Some things are easier than others for me. Some things are more challenging for me to have complete and total faith in God. So my playlist was going, right? And it played Tasha Cobbs Leonard, right? He Knows Your Name. And y'all know this song, okay? So let me tell you about basically the power of the tongue also as well. So you know the part where she just like, you know my name, right? He knows my name. Right? Y'all know that part. So I was in my car and I said, you know my name. And how I'm looking around, as how I was looking around, I was driving on my way to class and I was like, you know my name. And I had like a moment and I said, oh my gosh, Lord, you know my name. And I promise y'all, it was the moment where I realized, hold on, you know my name. Like when I spoke it, I was declaring it, but I didn't realize I was declaring it, right? Because I was singing the song. I was trying to pour into myself. And I had the moment and I was like, he knows my name. He knows my name. How could I forget in the midst of the storm or in the midst of trial that he knows my name? So then once he gave me that and I listened to the song, the whole song ministered to me. So if you need a reminder that God knows that if you need a reminder, you need the reminder, because God doesn't need the reminder. If you need the reminder that God knows your name, he has called you to what he has called you to, that he will bring you through whatever it is that you need to be brought through, right? That he will hold your hand, that he will pull you through, he will push you through, he will get you through. If you need that reminder, I need you to go and listen to Tasha Cobbs Leonard, right? You know my name, or he knows my name is one of them. But baby, he know your name. Okay? So getting back to what I was saying. So usually when something ministers to me like that, or if God drops a message, I go and I search the Bible for a specific word, right? Or it may be a sentence. So I remember I search my name, or God knows me. I search God knows me. And in searching that, I have 3 verses for y'all. Okay. The first verse is Isaiah 43. I'm going to name them so y'all can pull them up. right? Isaiah 43. Isaiah 43. Read the whole thing. John 10:14. Okay? Psalms 139. Read the whole thing. We are going to get into Isaiah 43. I got my old phone here because I'm not playing. I need y'all to really get this. We coming in episode 4 with a bang, all right? Listen. So this is Isaiah 43. Isaiah 43 states, "But now, this is what the Lord says. He who created you, Jacob, he who formed you, Israel, do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze." Let's break this down. I have my notes. "Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have pulled you in the kingdom. Do not fear anything. I have summoned you by name. I have called you by name. You are mine." He has hand chosen. He handpicked you. Okay? He handpicked you. You are his. Now, this part here, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Let me tell you something. When I was going through my spiritual warfare, my mom was telling me, she said, "He's walking in the fire with you. He's walking in the fire with you." And it did not feel like that. It did not feel like that. And God had to speak to me prophetically. He had to speak to me, right? And excuse me. He is truly walking with you. He is with you. This says that when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. You're going to go through some stuff. You're going to go through some stuff, but he is with you, right? And so I got to the point going through it, and I got this verse, and it lit that fire in me to keep going. And so I want to pass that on to you. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. Sometimes it could feel like you are drowning or you are suffocating. The devil is a liar. He will be with you. He will be with you during those trials and during those tests, even if they are tests, because God also sends tests as well. A lot of things I went through was spiritual warfare, but it was also a test as well I went through, right? And so when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. So that's like testing as well. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned, right? And these things are so important, that God is truly with us. He is truly with us. When it feels like the world is caving in on you, and it feels like, how am I going to get through this, and how am I going to make it, and how am I going to figure it out, and how am I going to put 2 and 2 together to make 4? You know, like he is truly walking with you. So I want to get to John 10:14. Okay, this episode is really about verses, because I feel like I need to give y'all Bible verses, because I know I'm not the only person that has gone through spiritual warfare and testing. I know I won't be the last person. So what can I give y'all as I am going through tests, going through spiritual warfare? This is what I can give. So let's go to John 10:14. "I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. I am the good shepherd. I am the keeper." He's a good father. "I know my sheep, and my sheep know me." He knows you. He knows you by name. He knows exactly who you are, and you're his sheep. You belong to him. And so sometimes we need these reminders, because sometimes we can feel like we weren't made in his image, and we are. We are made in his image. You know, like he breathed into us the breath of life, you know, and sometimes trials and tribulations and even testing, temptation, these things, right? Sin, all of these things can make you feel like you're not made in his image. And you are truly made in God's image. Like, when he formed you in his mother's womb, before he formed you, he knew you. So he knows you, right? So then I want to get to Psalms 139. Let's get to Psalms 139. Okay, and I really pray that this word really blesses you guys, because I notice that sometimes how I feel is, I feel like, how would I be able to talk to y'all? How would I be able to share what I have and what I'm learning in Christ if I don't go through trials, if I don't go through testing, if I don't have to persevere, testing of my faith and stuff like that? Your girl going through it, okay? Your girl has gone through a lot of things. Your girl just came out of things, and is still going through tests. And so I just want to give y'all something. So we are going to go to Psalms 139. Okay, Psalms 139. Okay, so let's get into it. Psalms 139 says, "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me." This is just verse 1. I want you to read the whole Psalms 139, but I want to read to you verse 1 and a little bit of 7 and 8. So listen to verse 1 again. "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me." So you know me, I get to Googling stuff. Because I want to break down. That's something that I love doing. Even if I hear prophetic words from God, or I hear like a Bible verse, something like that, I break down the word, because it is significance in the word. So Psalms 139:1 says, "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me." To search means to look, to examine carefully, to watch, to overlook, right? And you know me, right? And I thought that was just something. I thought that was just something amazing, because he watches over us. This says that you have searched me, Lord. So you watch me, right? You protect me. You look after me. You send your angels after me. You study me. And then it says, and you know me. So he knows us from the inside out. So of course he's going to put us through testing to shave things that are not of him. Of course we're going to go through some trials and tribulations so we could come out the way he wants us to come out, because he knows us. He has searched us. He has watched us. You get what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? I'm trying to break it down as best as I can. To look, to examine carefully, not just, he has truly watched you. He has examined you. He has looked at you carefully. He watches over you. He overlooks you. And he knows you. To know meaning relationship. He has relationship. Y'all have relationship. And so why is it that when we go through things, we feel like God doesn't know us? He couldn't possibly know what I'm going through. He couldn't possibly get it. He couldn't possibly understand. And he knows us. Let me get into that some more. Another verse I want to give you is Mark 4:39. Let's go to Mark 4:39, excuse me. Okay? This is something good that I want to give you. This is something real good. Let's go to Mark 4. Let's start at 38. Jesus calms the storm, right? Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke him and said to him, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Quiet, be still." Then the wind died down, and it was completely calm. He said to his disciples, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Let me break this down. I hope by the way I explained it, I'm painting a picture. I'll do it again. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion, free of worries. He's not moved. He is not moved by the storm, baby. He's not moved by it, honey. He was sleeping at peace. Right? The disciples woke him and said to him, Teacher, don't you care if we drown? This is us when we come to God. God, don't you see what they doing to me? Lord, don't you see what I'm going through? Lord, don't you see that the finances piling up, Father? Don't you see I want the car, Lord? Don't you see I want the acceptance letter? Don't you see I want the house, God? Don't you see I need to be healed from sickness, God? Don't you see what these people are doing to me, how they harming me, God? Don't you see how I need you to make a way out of no way? This is us, right? And then it says, he got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, Quiet, be still. And you know what happened? Them waves obeyed him. Then the wind died down and it was completely calm. All you got to do is pass the test. All you have to do is, I'm doing that because I'm reminding myself as well, you know. That was a natural reaction. All you have to do is pass the test. All you have to do is stay strong in the storm. Stay strong, because the storm can be spiritual warfare and it can be a test. All you have to do is stay strong. Like how Peter had to keep his eyes on Jesus. That's all you have to do, is keep your eyes on Jesus. Okay. He said to his disciples, Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith? And I felt this so strongly today. Imagine God telling you, why are you stressing? Do you still have no faith? I got you through that last time. I pushed you through this time. Do you remember the things that I've done for you? The doors that I opened, the doors that I closed? And you still don't have faith in me? You still questioning my hand? You still questioning my authority? You still questioning my power? You still questioning me? Right? So this parable is about Jesus, but how it downloaded in me is about God, right? And it applies with Jesus too, right? Because he's the Son of God. And so he has all authority and all power in his hand. Okay. So that applies to him as well. But I want to tell you how it downloaded. How it downloaded for me is just, it downloaded the God, right? Then we go to the Father and we going through the storm, and God is on the throne. God is on the throne. And let me paint the picture real quick. God is on the throne unbothered. Every time that I've seen God on the throne, he is unbothered. Every time I've seen God on the throne, he's a kingship, right? I always tell you that he's kingship. So he speaks when he wants to speak, and he is the king. He is never moved on the throne. I'm talking perfect posture. I'm talking just, he is not moved. You understand? He is the king. He is not moved. I got something on my face, y'all. My bad. Okay. That was real cute how I did that too. All right. He is not moved. Okay. God the Father, he is on the throne with all power in his hand, and he is not moved. So we go to him with our problems and with our issues, and he is on the throne like this. He's unmoved by the storm, baby. So we go to him, and we say, God, don't you care what these people are doing to us? Don't you care that they beating us down, Lord? Don't you care about my finances, my car, Lord? Don't you care, Father God, about this, about that, about that? Of course he cares, right? I'm talking about when we go through. And Jesus took authority over the wind and over the waves. Cut it out. Calm down. That's it. Call it quits. So that speaks about authority. Same with God. Authority to bring you out. Authority to change your situation. Authority. You can't forget it. You can't forget that he holds all power and all dominion, and the keys of hell is in his hands. You cannot forget that he runs the show. I don't care what it feels like. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what the world painted to be. I do not care. He runs the show. Do not forget it. Okay, I promise I'm not yelling at y'all. Like I said, I'm talking to y'all. It's the same way I'm talking to myself. He runs the show. Do not forget it. Okay. And he said, and then the part about, dang, I stuttered so bad. And then the part about faith, you know, you still don't have faith. You still after everything we've been through, I know you by your name, and you still don't have faith. I called you into the kingdom. You still don't have faith. You are mine. You are part of my sheep. You still don't have faith. I know you by name. I formed you. In your mother womb, and I knew you before that, and you still don't have faith in me. Didn't I make a way last time? I'll make a way this time. And so I think that's important. I think we have to hold on to those things, remembering that God is an overseer. That's what I just saw. God is an overseer. He watches us. He sees. He has the whole plan. He orchestrated it. Sometimes we put the plan over God. That's a word. Like, he didn't create the plan. We have a plan because of him. The plan just did not create itself, and God just pick and chooses. He created the plan. He created the plan. The plan don't, no. God created the plan. God created the plan. That's something that we have to remember. And so I want you to remember that you were made in his image. And I need you to fight. I need you to be strong. I need you to fast if you need to fast. I need you to call down principalities if you need to do that. I need you to encourage yourself. I need you to go into your secret place. I need you to go into your quiet place. I need you to spend that time with God. I need you to do that, because the days that we are in, it's crazy, the days that we are in. You have to be guarded. You have to be guarded. You have to put on your full armor of God. That's what I mean by guarded. Not guarded in your heart, but put on the full armor of God. You must be protected. I need y'all to have discernment. I need y'all to be fasting. I need y'all to be spending time in your secret place. Same things I'm working on. I'm not telling y'all nothing that I'm not working on and having to actively put one foot in front of the other and work on. Okay? This is what I need y'all to do. I love y'all. That was episode 4 of the Thing Is podcast. If you have any questions, any comments, anything, I want y'all to drop it. I love y'all. I miss y'all. I'm so grateful that God has released me to come back up here to release his word, to be his mouthpiece. I love y'all. There's nothing I can say, but I'm just grateful. Like I said, I want y'all to actively keep fighting, keep holding on to God. Keep pouring into yourself. If it's worship, you got to do worship. If it's Bible verses. Fasting, fast. Turn down your plate. Anoint your head with oil. Let it run down. Listen, do what you need to do. But I need y'all to stay vigilant. Okay? I need y'all to stay diligent. Okay? I meant to say. I need y'all to keep your eyes on the King. Keep your eyes ahead. I love y'all. That was episode 4. See y'all later.